gentlemen, welcome to ShaodwWalking Group 2, Session 8, The Rescue. Um, Tara, Jurgen, and Tilt, do you guys want to give us a quick recap on what happened last session? Before we... No, I guess we can wait after that.
Fair enough.
We are finally joined by Joe, who has been released from his wage slave day stuff. And we're going to kind of throw him into the mix here, right under that bus. But
Oh, yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe, real quick?
Uh, I met Liam a couple of years ago. We talked about Shadowrun that I'd played about 12 years ago with my girlfriend and her brother. It kind of taught me the basics, but I haven't played since then, really. Kept up with the universe, and he asked me if I wanted to join this group, and I had.
And then
Yeah,
you're a
so-
sucker.
Yeah, so I've been working on my character, and hopefully I don't screw this up too bad.
Given the situation that 60% of the team is in, I don't think you can screw it up that bad.
Yeah, I can prove you wrong, I think.
I mean, I'd be surprised.
If well, you can't screw it up any more
Hey.
than me, who had a free ticket to levitation freedom and made him turn around.
Hey, you already
Are you
got
sure that
one
was-
guy who loves the low rolls with the Matrix, so you can't beat too much on that.
Yeah, this is true. If you can fuck it up more than the Matrix guy, you did it.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about your dude?
So my plan was, I knew we already had a face, wanted a little bit of charisma in there, but mostly I wanted to go for infiltration, kind of breaking into places where we might find some valuables, getting through locked doors and kind of blending into the crowd. A little charisma with con to talk my way out of situations, since obviously I'm going to be places where I'm not supposed to be, but light on weapons and mostly small arms pistols and melee combat.
Sorry. And who is he?
He's
'Cause that's what he does. So tell
Ah.
me a little about him.
a little bit of background. He's a small elven child. Grew up in Boston. His family was part of the police force. He was a quiet kid. Ended up following his brother and father into the police force as well, specializing in profiling. His brother was killed by his own people. It was a corruption. When his brother was killed, he knew he couldn't trust anybody on the inside. Kind of went rogue and is out to track down the people who betrayed his family. So kind of a revenge story, but
So, real quick, what's his name?
Ikir. I put the emphasis on the second I. Ikir.
I'm just going to let you know now. I'm going to screw that up and call you Iker all the time.
To be honest, that's the first time I've said it aloud. So, however you want to say it, just say it.
All right. And then in the wonders of always adding fresh meat to the grinder here, how do we want to connect him to the group? Who else did you know?
Some of my contacts, just in general, or
Preferably other party members.
okay. Well, I didn't think this one out.
Well, this is something that everybody can get involved in.
Cool. Does anybody else want to give me a lead?
Tilt
I think
always
as
knows
we're
people.
driving away, that we should hit him with the van.
It's kind of hard not to get involved then.
That's how we know.
Ow!
I mean, I got ideas for that, man. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. I was pretty concerned. I'm not gonna lie.
This is where I say I'm worried.
Maybe in tracking down the traitors from a former life, came across somebody from this group who had a lead of some sort.
Well, I know Tara is also from across the pond.
Yeah, he's from UCAS.
And isn't Smolder looking for somebody too?
I am looking for people, so that is.
Could
I
they
could-
be?
I could maybe have come across that at some point. That is a thing that could have happened. Definitely.
Yeah, he's looking for that girl.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do lots of looking.
And you said Eikier is a former police type person, right?
Yes, fresh out of the
So-
academy.
So could he have been part of the investigation to try to find this young lady that may or may not have taken more money from Smolder than he cares to admit? Because nobody can get the better of Smolder.
I
No.
would love for it
No.
to turn out that she didn't take any money from him, and he's just like a lovesick puppy, and this is what he tells people to not look. Like a complete failure.
Just letting you know,
that'll
Rob,
be
that's
great.
exactly what I think.
No, she definitely has the money. I promise you, there is at least a decent sum of money that she has taken from Smolder. Definitely.
Not anymore. It's probably gone.
Shut up.
All that money.
That's a lot of money.
All right, so you've run into Smolder on your simultaneous seeking of people trips. Is that what we want to do?
Yeah, I'm good
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Sure.
And I'm going to assume that when you got a job offer for a bit of a protection job, you're like, you know what? I know this guy who may help fill out the ranks when we're going for a more serious job.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
All right. We've got something working here. He dated Tara's sister. Or brother.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Nice.
I mean, that's still a thing that could totally be.
No, just
All right.
Dated
So,
Tara's
Just
mom,
for
it's over.
Tara's reaction, I would definitely say that has to go. That has to be in that. Has to be in there somewhere. Romantic interest of some kind.
I mean,
He
maybe
has a
just
brother,
realized-
but he's a mage in the cast. He's actually a wage mage.
What
I
a
guess less
sucker,
important.
right?
Less important than how that relationship ended.
Ooh, where at in the
How-
cast is your brother a wage mage at?
Oh, Seattle.
Oh,
He's somewhere in Bellevue.
man. That's unfortunate. Because that would have been if it was like,
He's
yo,
an
my...
aspected enchanter.
Oh, ooh. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's not. Yeah, he's not really a good mage. He's just a mage.
Does your brother know where you are?
No, he has a vague idea.
He knows that you're over here in, like, your planned.
Yeah.
Or does he know that you're somewhere in Germany?
He knows somewhere in Germany, and that's about the extent of it.
Okay. Just so that, you have an idea here.
Oh boy.
All right. So now I guess we can go to tilt Jurgen and Tara about that whole recap
Help.
on where you guys find yourselves.
So the other week we get a call to go to the Church of Techno to go meet a guy, and we meet the guy after some slight hijinks, and the guy's like, "Hey, $75,000, and you could have a job protecting somebody." And we're like, "Money. We like money. Money's good." And so we talk to him and we're like, how about a little more money? And he's like, how about 5,000 more money? And we're like, okay, let's take the money. Let's do the job. And then he's like, you have to protect one of the people that is going to be speaking at the Humanist rally. And then we all go, what? And then we sat down and we're like, Grog will kill us if we do this. He will literally. I heard that he beat a man so hard his chest exploded. We shouldn't do this. So we said, no. We take that back. So then they're like, okay, you can take that back, but you gotta get in the van. And then Jurgen was like, I don't like being in vans are bad. I'm gonna go invisible and run away. And then Tilt was like, that's bad for business. And then said business a lot while trying to fly tackle Jurgen. And then Jurgen was like, you're not gonna fly tackle me today, buddy. We're gonna fly. And then they flew, and then there was a midair talking thing, and then Tilt, being a naive man as he is, convinced everybody to get into the back of what Jurgen probably correctly sussed out as murder van. I think I did a pretty okay job there.
And now that he's here, Grog did watch the video, so would he have killed him?
Kill is a pretty strong word. I would say choke into unconsciousness until the time passed.
How about maim?
That's a viable word. I'd leave his face alone though, since that's his moneymaker.
That's your
Aw.
moneymaker.
Here's the real thing that I need to kind of bask in here for a minute. Grog has officially scared the party out of $75,000, and he wasn't even
Don't
there.
worry. You're gonna make it back for us.
The hell.
I was gonna say, to be fair, Jurgen was not too hype. Wasn't too hyped on the idea of working for people who wanted him to protect humanity.
Oh yeah.
So.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't have gone. For me, it would have been very much a composure test several times throughout the whole meeting to A, not punch Smolder, and B, not kill the target and everybody around him.
Did you
Oh, God.
did you watch the aftermath video
Where we were discussing and where it would happen.
where we were talking about like the like you guys could have taken the job but that intentionally failed and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, a little bit.
See, you could have just totally sabotaged it and be like, "Oh, my bad, bruh."
Yeah, and then we would have also had more. It'd be a my bad bra while I have blood on my hands. Yeah.
That's definitely taking some notoriety.
And a smile on my face.
Sorry.
My bad, guys. I meant to save him, but my fist accidentally went all the way through his torso.
I tried
Yeah.
to give him CPR with my fist.
My hand closed instead of opened. My bad. I don't know what to do.
So we're gonna go ahead with the assumption that both Grog and I completely forgot how to say Iker's name, but Iker are most likely just showed up late to the club, like past the meet time, and are probably standing in line because I assume you guys would have been like, "Hey, we got a thing tonight," and then you guys were like, "Oh yeah, I would totally go to that thing," because I love making money by doing illegal things. Does that sound moderately accurate?
Yeah. After waking up from my drunken stupor, I'd probably roll out of bed and head over towards the club bar area
Are you
that we were supposed to be.
would you guys go and get fancy club clothes so that you can fit in, or no?
No. I did the whole fancy club clothes one time before. And yeah, it landed me a girlfriend. I don't need another one.
Aw. Alright, so
So yeah, I will go there and yeah.
and what
Not
about
happy,
you
but not waiting for the friends.
Eager? Did you do anything fancy before showing up at outside the club? Or perhaps muted? Maybe I'm mute? No, I'm not muted.
No,
No,
you're not
you're not
muted.
muted.
No, you're not muted.
Joe?
Maybe he has been kidnapped. He shows up in the back of the van.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
my-
Mike's isn't coming on.
One sec.
As you do.
Yeah.
So while he's sorting that out, Tilt, Jurgen, and Terra, you guys are in the back of the the nice white, not murder van, and you feel it begin to come into motion as you guys are pulling out from wherever you are. Is there anything you guys want to discuss?
Hello, hello.
There he is.
There we go.
Goes back.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
It's all right.
Anyways, I'm in a suit. I guess I'll wear that on over to the club if you guys don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and assume that you guys have been at least like, look for this guy. And in Grog's case, or in Icar's case, you were told to look for the troll. Congratulations, Grog. You are the only troll waiting in line to get inside.
I'm probably not going to be waiting for very much longer.
I
My
mean,
patience is wearing thin.
it's a really long line. Like, you've been here for a while, and you know that your guys are probably inside. Although they haven't said anything on the comms for a minute. It's just this you and this other guy that you don't really know.
Okay.
Do you guys want to give a quick physical description of yourselves for each other?
Yeah, I'll go
Besides
first,
troll.
I guess. I am elf. It's about 6'1", pretty average height for an elf, I guess. I got a dark complexion, black hair, brown eyes, athletic build, I suppose. About 28, late 20s. Not too, nothing distinctive, no marks, tattoos. Want to blend in with the crowd, you know?
Shit, you're standing next to a 9.5 foot, 9 foot 6 inch tall troll that has white horns, black hair slicked back. The face looks like it hit a grinder once or twice, and the face survived. In comparison to everybody else that's actually dressed up all fancy and techno-y, no, he's wearing your, the jeans, overlong jacket, and definitely has that out of look place, and he seems to be losing his patience rather rapidly.
So the next question I have is, are you guys carrying any weapons, concealed, hiding, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I am. I always have my concealed weapon on me.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I have my silver gun tucked away.
Something nice and fashionable. So we're gonna leave you guys sit there and stew in the queue for a minute.
Yep.
Terra, Jurgen, and Tilt, are you guys having any kind of conversations in the back of this van?
This
I
is good for
believe we are.
business. This is good for business. We are going. He's gonna hire us again. I am pretty sure he's gonna hire us again. We did
Tilt,
the good
you're
business thing.
freaking out.
Just sitting there, I'm just like, kind of like talking to myself. They're gonna murder us. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us. They're gonna kill us. Kill us.
Jurgen, they're not going to kill us.
They're gonna kill us.
This is honestly the more polite and the black bagging.
The white vanning.
Yeah, right.
White vanning.
I'm gonna look up at Tara and be like, I assume the last time something like this happened to you, you got those pretty additions to your face. So I'm not 100% sure your word is the word that I want to take.
Yeah, he just like opened up his coat and like revealed like a few slashes on it. Like, no, like this right here, I think, and this one, and he's looking around like, I think this one, and tilt his neck a little bit. This one too. Yeah, I think that was about it. Wasn't that bad.
Nothing to worry about, right, guys?
Nothing. I don't make money with my face or anything.
I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna be like, Tilt, if they kill us, I will kill you first.
Whoa,
And with
whoa.
that, you
That's
feel
bad
the
for
van
business.
lurch into motion. Just kind of get moving. You can feel the, the sudden and off you guys are going somewhere down the street. Yeah. Those of you in the line, though, looking around, there's a whole bunch of people. Grog, since you have a wonderful viewpoint, could you go ahead and roll some perception? And let's see if I can paint a more vivid picture for you.
Sure thing.
All right. So looking around, you're going to see a lot of people across the street in front of a closed noodle shop. you're going to see 2 Harley Davidsons with a couple of guys that, if you had to put a pin on it, so fine a point, are looking for trouble. They're wearing like armored jackets, very nondescript clothes. They have some bulges, and they are not going far from their, like, they have gotten off of their bikes and they're just kind of like standing, leaning by it, and they are looking around in a very suspicious fashion.
Okay.
There's a 2 orcs that are doing the bouncer thing, and do you have any other questions about your immediate area? I know you watched the video, so if you want to fall back on that kind of stuff.
Okay, you said 2 orcs. Are they actually letting anybody in at this point in time?
It's slow going.
Okay.
It's that kind of thing where it's like you drive past the club and you see a line, you're like, oh, that's clearly a happening place.
Yeah, so the 2 bikers that are across from the noodle shop, what race are they?
They look like humans.
They look like humans, so they look like they're, okay, humans that are about ready to try to start something. Fun. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at. I'll point them out to, your new nickname is Ike. I'm going to point them out to Ike.
Ike, if you want to go ahead and roll perception. Now that
Yeah, for sure.
Just tell them keep an eye out. Holy Moses, there you go.
That's
Jesus.
the wrong game.
Yeah. We're not rolling D20s, mate.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
I like that you rolled D20s and you still got 2 failures.
It defaulted, I swear.
Uh-huh.
I agree.
There you go. So one of the things, I'm not sure if I explained it to you, is I don't ask for rolls all that often, and if you guys want to roll stuff, please feel free to throw it in there. So with 3 hits, what would you like to know about these gentlemen in particular?
Look for any distinctive markings, possibly anything that sets them apart that might identify them later.
The lack of distinctive, whatchamacallit? No, not notification.
Distinctive features?
Yes, features. That's the word. So the lack of distinctive features is almost distinctive in and of itself. The bikes that they are next to look like secondhand things that you would get just like, let me go slap down some cash at a shady place and ride out of here with something that I don't plan on keeping. Their outfit is very like, I just bought. Let me get the biker thug number 2, the blue jeans, boots, white shirt, leather jacket, sunglasses, helmet.
All right, pretty average overall.
Suspiciously average.
You said they were Harley Davidsons?
Yeah.
Do they look like they've been souped up to go faster than normal, or
No, they just look like normal.
they have extra fitsins on them?
Nah, do you have any kind of automotive knowledge?
Nope, don't believe I do, other than my basics. Let me pull up
You
my
don't see
sheet
any
here.
obvious, like, super extra long tailpipes on there, or, flames coming out the back, anything like that.
Okay. Alrighty then.
And as you guys sit there for a couple more minutes in line, you will see that something seems to catch their attention, and they will kind of like, one of them will smack the other like, hey, and then they'll get on their bikes. You will see a white panel van drive by, and then you will see them pull out to follow it, and you will notice that there is a pickup truck that is following behind them with a hard or a soft shell cab on the back of it.
The hell?
Yeah, what the hell?
Maybe we should follow these guys then, huh?
Ike, do you have wheels?
I do. I have a motorcycle. I don't know if it'll seat both of us. I got the
No bike any dandelion drives can fit me. I have my own.
Very well. Yes.
Go get your tulip. I'll go get my hog, and we'll go take care of this.
Let's roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my bike. Oh, and looking at my sheet, I actually do have 2 points invested into automotive, for a total ranking of 5.
Like an automotive mechanic?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it. Let's see what happens.
Two success ain't horrible.
With 2 hits, you will notice that these things aren't exactly like great. They definitely fit that chop shop kind of thing.
Piece part thing. Got it.
Yeah. With the critical eye of somebody who actually knows a little bit about engineering of these kind of vehicles, you know that it's a year that doesn't have a lot like highly mass produced year where it doesn't have like anything fancy about it. It's just super stock, super disposable, super that kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'm going to leave line then, and while Ike is getting his bike, I'll get my bike and hurry off to try to catch up to these clowns.
I appreciate you guys jumping on plot.
Fact.
Meanwhile, in the truck, you guys you feel yourselves accelerating. You can look out the front windshield. You see that you're headed onto the highway. It's 10:45 at night or so, and you seem to be heading towards let's say from the looks of things, you haven't gotten on the highway yet, but you're approaching that way. Towards the worst part of town.
You're going to my house?
Maybe your general direction. You guys want to do anything in the back of this car?
Bum.
Oh.
It's like when the plane's about to crash. It's like, well, smoke him if you got him.
Yep.
You guys have anything you want to talk about or do in there?
Isn't somebody a technomancer that might be able to reach out and touch somebody else's comm link?
We're kind of in a Faraday cage, so I can't.
Speaking of that, I'm going to try to summon a spirit.
Absolutely something you can do.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
alright.
pretty. I'm just gonna sit right here.
Yeah, Tara's just gonna smoke a cigar and AR, just like that's happening today.
You're because Resonance is the digital fairyland of bullshit. I would be happy to let you do any Resonance related things.
Oh, I guess I could compile a sprite in here. I don't know what I could do with it. It's a Faraday cage.
I mean, you'd have it on hand, right?
Yeah, we'll compile a machine sprite just in case.
It's the worst that could happen.
I'm gonna have some of that Nova Coke.
I'm sorry, sir. You want to go resist 8 points of drain?
No problem. But I summoned him, right? That's one success.
So with a force 4, you can only keep 4 of your hits.
Oh, that's right. Oh, okay, my bad. That's right.
I'm gonna knock you guys out for the Johnson.
Right.
Can I post edge?
All right.
I mean, after I have rolled, no.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, well, here we go. Let me just resist that good old 6 fading.
And here we go again.
Yep.
You guys are in the back of the.
I'm
I'm
so
already
excited
dead.
to be the only person in the back of this van that's going to be awake when we get to obviously not Murderville.
All right, one's done.
See, you guys are doing fine.
Okay, Tara, I'm just going to throw that out there. If you're asleep when I find you, I'm finding the nearest tub and I'm throwing you in it.
Oh,
No.
my bad. I
Well,
did not.
As long as you're extracting me.
You went for it again, Jurgen?
I went for it again, but I actually messed up. I forgot to subtract the die from my stun damage.
I thought you only took 2.
I should need clarification then because last week I had 2.
Oh, I didn't
And-
remember
Yeah.
you having 2 from last week.
Oh, I mean, no, I had no damage.
Okay, so you have 1 service. Tara, would you like to edge that?
Yes, I am gonna edge this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
And then I need to resist drain again. So I was going to
Okay.
ask you. So I should have only rolled 8. Do you want me to re-roll it?
No, I'm not worried about
Thank
it.
God.
Because your last die wasn't a hit anyway.
Cool. Bam.
All right, you guys are doing
Okay.
a little better now. You got
Nailed it.
your guys with your things. Go ahead and record your number of services you have.
Oh, I mean, that did I
So I've
get?
got 1.
3.
okay.
Okay, 3 tasks from this little guy.
So over on the outside of the not murder truck, you guys will kind of pull up a little bit behind them in traffic. You will see the van go up onto the highway. Grog, you recognize it as going towards kind of where you live in the bad parts of town. Not a whole lot of traffic on the highways, at least in that direction tonight. And then you'll notice the bikes and the pickup truck. You kind of go up after it as well. I assume you guys are still following.
I am
Yeah.
still following.
At a
The pickup truck, does that look like it's working with the van or the motorcycle fools?
The pickup truck looks like a piece of crap.
So it was working with the motorcycle fools. Okay.
Kind of hard
At
to,
least that's my opinion.
given the way that shady stuff went down. Yeah, it's probably a safe bet.
No.
I assume you guys are following up onto the highway.
Yes, sir.
All right. So up
at
on the
a, at a
highway,
respectful distance.
of course, two, 3 car lengths, perfect road safety. I'm sure. We'll see how far that gets you in just a minute.
Crazy line of sight is what I need.
Yeah. So you guys are on the highway now. You guys in the murder van can feel it getting faster and faster as you approach highway speeds. You can look out the windshield and see. Well, you'll see 2 motorcycles kind of like flank you on this 3-lane highway and get in front of you. You will see that the troll's like kind of looking, and he is checking all of his mirrors very, very dramatically.
Just gonna pipe up. Are we getting mugged?
The Johnson will turn back to you. He's like, "No, I don't think so."
So they're not your guys.
No. And you'll see him buckle his seatbelt. You guys don't have seatbelts, by the way.
Oh man, just gonna cling on to Jurgen. He's a dwarf. He's 30.
Found one service.
Yep.
If he
Outside
comes
my
to
seatbelt.
cling on to me, I will slap him.
I would like to impress upon whoever is in control of the vehicle that maybe the other pedal would be the useful one at the moment.
Are you insinuating the brake pedal or the
The
gas
brake.
pedal?
Well, we're going faster now, so the brake pedal, yeah. Stopping very abruptly might be useful.
Sure. Do you want to roll some dice to perhaps apply some leadership?
I would, in fact, I would like to command them to do that.
Please,
In a
please speak
commanding-
with your dice and the ways of your face peoples. Brake check. Never a good thing to brake check.
It beats going out of control at like 70. Then you're only going out of control at like 50. Son of a bitch.
So you're kind of like, slow down, brake check these guys. And the Johnson looks back at you like you're insane. He's like, "No, we got to get out of here to the safe house." And the troll's gonna kind of look back at you and shrug a little bit, and then kind of like head nod to the Johnson. It's funny, he probably pays his bills. Outside, Grog and Icky, you will see the 2 motorcycles go up in front, and there's some kind of water running. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, that totally sounds like water running, and I think it's Joe, but I'm not sure.
No,
Hey,
that
Joe, mute your
sounds like
mic for a
somebody's
second.
sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the two motorcycles will go in front of it. You guys from the behind, you will see them kind of like do that thing where they look at each other and give them like a nod, and then pull up and go around. And the pickup truck, the Toyota Gopher, begins to accelerate.
So the Gopher is the truck, right?
Yes,
Is
that is
that
the pickup
ready?
truck.
All right. So we got the two motorcycles. Then you said are actually in front of the van at this point in time, and
They
then
are.
there's the pickup truck behind it.
Yep, they are moving up to the front of the van, and the pickup truck is behind it, in between the van and you guys.
Okay. I don't know about you, Ike,
Oh, we got some graphics here.
but I'm going to.
Oh, no.
Bus truck.
Yeah, it's art.
That's fancy. That's fancy.
Yeah, that's kind of more or less what's going on.
Right.
So the van doesn't have any side or back windows, right? We can't see anything inside.
No, this is a 100% white panel murder van.
Everything but the front. Okay.
For moving things, not for murder, of course.
For moving murder. That's all.
I mean, potentially.
And the truck in the back is actually accelerating, huh?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I want to pull up to the driver's side of the truck.
Sure. You want to go ahead and roll a pilot ground craft, and as I am also accelerating, I will also roll a pilot ground craft.
Yeah, I can do that, I guess.
I like your small message of dicks for the people in the front.
You're welcome.
Kinda. I mean, they could have just gave us Lays.
I mean, that's expensive. They're just going to put you in a box.
That saves more money.
They decide that crashing at high speeds is better than
It's my
crashing at low
keyboard.
speeds.
I mean, it's kind of high speeds.
Okay.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Vroom vroom.
Yes.
All right, so you get up next to him and you look inside.
My bike has more horsepower.
Maybe. And you're gonna notice a couple of things. One is as you get to the front of this thing and you're really close to it, it looks. Well, give me your automotive dice again. Let's see what you can notice real
Now,
quick.
here's a question: would automotive dice be good, or would engineering mechanics be better?
In this case, automotive, because we're dealing specifically with a car in a quick little moment.
All right, I can deal with that.
And Grog is back by the truck.
Nothing.
All right. The good news is that wasn't like a super crazy one. That was just to see what kind of extra stuff you might get. But
Yeah.
as you look, you will notice that that bumper on there is 100% reinforced.
Ooh, thick.
And as you're kind of looking at it, look in the window, you will see the guy in the passenger seat has an assault rifle in his hands.
Oh,
Okay, I'll mic that to Ike with the sub vocals because I'll presume that we have the same. You've given me the comm code or whatnot, back and forth since we're sitting there meeting each other and whatnot.
Sounds reasonable.
I think that'd be a good introduction.
Hey, can I get your number?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that way.
No, it's not that way. That's how the headcanon goes
so-
now.
So you have me moving up next to the actual white panel van or the truck? Okay,
The truck.
And they got the assault.
Yep. The reinforced bumper, the assault rifle, and the flimsy back cap.
Yeah.
I need the graphic for me, so I'm just going to keep it updated.
Fine. Do you want to do anything before stuff happens.
Oh God, I'm debating. Why
'Cause
am I helping
as
these clowns?
as you pull up next to it, the guy in the passenger seat kind of looks over the driver, and he kind of shakes that assault rifle at you, like, you don't want none of your business here.
Oh, so now they're threatening me. Oh, you just made it so much easier. These are humanist people?
You don't know anything
Or,
about
or okay,
them and their
are they
ties.
humans? Are they humans?
So you know the two guys on the bikes are? The
Yep.
dude inside there, kind of shaking the assault rifle at you, is wearing a ballistic mask.
Ooh. Maybe
Can I
business.
send my spirit out with instructions to look for Grog, because I know what he looks like, and to tell him we have been kidnapped inside a van?
You can absolutely do that.
Okay, then that is
That'd
what
be
my
so
plan
useful.
is doing.
So, Grog, you're gonna be looking at that guy, and then he's kind of like, "Rrr." And Jurgen,
Shakes fist.
your spirit will get back to you almost immediately. Like, he's right outside.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Materialize and appear to him and tell him that we have been kidnapped inside a van.
He shrugs and he's like, okay. What kind of spirit was it again?
Spirit of fire.
Sure,
That's
Grog, can you roll
generally
me a
what I-
surprise test real quick?
Yeah, I was going to
Sorry.
definitely say that's a composure check. That's a surprise check. That's a something check because now there's some spirit manifesting in front of me while I'm driving 80 miles an hour.
Not even
Yeah.
some spirit. A ball of
We're
fire.
going to have a talk, Jurgen.
It's a harmless
surprise
ball of fire. It's okay.
action and intuition, right?
Yes, and you're looking for 3 hits to not be surprised.
Oh God, Grog, don't be surprised.
Would the guy that he's next to in the truck also need to make a composure check?
Um,
I'll roll an edge.
okay,
I'll-
that's good
I'll
because
use
I was
that.
going to ask you whether or not you wanted to roll to crash.
Yeah, no, I don't want to roll the crash. I want to roll the edge.
Yeah, don't crash, Grog. We need you to not die.
All right.
That's full of 4 successes. That passes.
So you will
Right.
kind of see in your periphery, like off in the back, like it starts off really small. The spirit's not like boom fire. Hey, what's up, guys? You'll see a little fireball that starts growing larger and larger. Jurgen, what do your spirits of fire look like?
Man, I hadn't really thought about it, but honestly, I figured they'd probably look. Yeah,
Look
there
like
you go.
Basically anything.
Just like that. Yeah. No,
You're hermetic, right?
What tilt drew right there? No, I was honestly thinking like very similar to, the fire. I don't know if you guys ever played Magic the Gathering, the fire
Nope.
elemental picture from
You're
like.
talking about the sexy lady fire elemental.
That's if you consider her a sexy lady fire elemental, yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
The one
All
from
right.
like Revised.
Yeah,
It's
from
just
like
burning
revised or
people.
4th edition.
All right, so a sexy fire lady kind of appears next to you.
Okay. I'm still gonna freak out because fire in the middle of the road, and I'm getting ready to drive through it. Wait a minute. Why am I not passing through it?
It's off to the side of you, and it's kind of keeping pace.
Yeah, it's off to the side. She's probably like chilling. She's like laying down. She's like, "Hey, what's up?"
Okay. I'm gonna end up looking forward so these guys in the truck don't.
That's
I'm-
the one, Bamce.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
So they don't think I'm sitting there trying to get involved with them.
Sure. Do you want to? Are you going to slow down as well so they can go past you, so they're not staring at you as you're about to talk to a sexy fire lady?
Just a little, yeah. But I'm still gonna make it so that if I have to blow out their tires with my gun, I will.
Sure. So yeah, no, she's like, what would they call you? Would they call you like master? Would they call you by name? Would they call you something
Me?
else?
They'd call me by name.
Okay. They would call you by Jurgen, or they would call you by your name, or
They
is
would call
Jurgen
me-
your name?
Well, I don't know. What you tell me?
I mean, they're
No,
your spirits. It's
No, they would call me Jurgen.
okay.
They would call me the same thing that I introduce myself to everybody as. I am Jurgen.
Excellent. Yeah, they will deliver said message to Grog that Jurgen's in the back of that truck.
Yeah, we've been kidnapped in the back of the van.
Um. Okay. What are you?
She probably would just be like, "Well, that ends my
Why-
contract of service.
how are
See ya,"
you-
and then she disappears.
Complete with kiss blowing, of
Yeah.
course.
Ike.
So all this info has been relayed to me, correct?
Yeah, Ike. We got confirmation. Our group is in the white panel van. This truck does not appear to be friendly for any kind of reason, and they're starting to piss me off. You need to be careful on that passenger side. Guy got an assault rifle.
Yeah. How about this? How about pull up into their blind spot so I'm not in direct line of fire.
Sure. You want to go ahead and roll your pilot ground craft to get up there?
Yes, sir. That is.
Nicely done, sir. So you guys
Very
are kind of
nice.
following back inside the totally not murder truck. Jurgen, do you want to tell them anything?
Tell who?
Your friends in the back of the truck that you're not
No.
going to get murdered.
No, because I don't want the people driving to know that I've summoned a spirit.
Sorry about that. 'Tis the season for horrible coughing.
I understand.
Yeah, it is. Cold weather sucks.
Yeah, right. Would there be like a smile or anything that kind of crosses Jurgen's face? Any of that kind of physical tells as he gets the mental, like, yo, found your boy.
No, I don't think I'd give it away because the last time I tried to do something to help, my team stopped me, and then we got in this van, and now they're starting to sound like maybe they agree with me that we're going to get murdered.
It's like, yeah, no, it'll be fine. We'll get in the van. Oh,
Hey.
God, we're getting murdered.
Hey.
Yeah.
We were gonna be fine, and then random murder people showed up. I was correct up until the murder people.
Yeah, I think we're actually going to get murdered now. This is the third party.
This isn't on me.
So,
See, I always
This is on
thought
the
we were
troll
going
that
to
won't break check nobody.
I always assumed we were going to get murdered, and then now I'm definitely sure we're getting murdered. Like we're getting extra murder. We're going to get murdered twice.
and with that, I'm going to need you guys